If you were ever on a business flight between cities where I speak, and you happened to reach into the little pocket in front of you and you found a copy of Daniel Kahneman's Thinking Fast and Slow, you're welcome, it was mine. I donated that one to someone and I'm not sure who. I got about 100 pages into that brilliant book, and then I accidentally left it on a flight. So just the other day I downloaded the audio version. If you've met me before, watched any of my videos, you know I'm a massive fan of Audible. Audible is wonderful. I mean, you can listen to books while you're at gym, in the bath, particularly uninteresting lovemaking sessions, whatever. And you can just take in so much more knowledge and information. Yesterday I was listening to it while driving through traffic, and I picked up a simple little thing that we probably all know, but it bears repeating because it is so useful. Daniel Kahneman talks about how our minds are geared to make snap judgments. Basically, we have two systems. We think fast and we think slow. The fast thinking system looks at something, sees a pattern, makes a decision, and doesn't think very deeply about it. Most of the time, that's good enough. We have sufficient experience with certain patterns in the world that those snap judgments will do. However, from time to time they are wrong, and that is the point of thinking fast and slow. It is the slower, more considered part of the brain that actually analyzes what's really going on and gets more into a proper judgmental mode. Nevertheless, the fact that everybody uses System 1, it's kind of the default setting, gives us a major advantage in terms of displaying confidence. If you walk up onto a stage with a sprightly manner, good positive body language, and you smile and you begin, you have won over most of the audience who will believe that everything you're about to say is brilliant and confident. It will take them a while before System 2 kicks in and they start to analyze the content of what you say. Now, hopefully by that stage, you yourself have got into the zone and you're saying something clever, something convincing, and you're getting them going with you. But that act of walking up with sprightly, lively body language that says, I'm confident, I'm happy, I'm in charge, I'm glad to be here, wins over the audience because their System 1 looks at you and makes that snap judgment. Of course, that's not just about presentation skills. That's about job interviews, it's about important meetings, it's about first dates, anything that you do. Everyone around you is geared to look at your body language and make a snap judgment. The opposite, of course, applies, and this is worth being careful about. If your body language is low energy, if it's very drained, if it's very defeated, and particularly if it has protective gestures, people will instantly make that snap judgment about you, and they may or may not ever get as far as System 2 evaluating who you really are. So, we glibly say don't judge a book by its cover, but we do. We're hardwired for it. That's how the human brain works. And it's all very well to say, well, other people shouldn't judge me that way, but they do, and they're hardwired for it. And it is immensely difficult for them not to. They may, over time, if they get to know you, undo that initial impression, but they'll have to work hard at that. That initial impression is important, and it's under your control. People only have access to your internal state based on what you show outwardly. What's your body language saying? Is it saying, here comes an expert, here comes a person in charge of their future, here comes someone friendly, hopeful, full of life and vitality? Or is it doing something that does detriment to your image, your brand, your business, and your career?